Hey, welcome to my 4-day Freedom Bootcamp series. And my goal with this series is to make you your first sale within the next 30 days. Now, using affiliate marketing. Now, obviously, I can't promise you'll make a sale, but the idea is just kind of to get the ball rolling and get you started in the right direction, right? Get some leads, get people clicking on your affiliate link, and that sort of thing. So the game plan for the next 4 days. Day one, which is today, we're going to choose a product to promote. Day two, you're going to create what's called your value series. This is probably the most crucial part of your business. Day three is I go over the tools and how to put it all together. And lastly, we'll talk about traffic and lead generation, probably the most fun topic. That's how you actually get visitors or eyeballs onto to see your sales funnel, basically. So a little bit about me. Not going to bore you too much with my backstory. Former call center worker. I felt overworked and underpaid, probably like a lot of you watching this, commuting 2 hours a day. And I just didn't have any, felt like I was free, basically. I felt like I was a slave to my job, and that's a terrible feeling. And so I was determined to figure a way out, and I came across affiliate marketing. But before I had any success, I tried all sorts of business models. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping. None of the strategies I was implementing seemed to be working. And then I came across affiliate marketing. I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to stick with because it made sense. And I saw other people having a lot of success with it. So I thought, why can't I just do the same thing? But it wasn't that simple. As the saying goes, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and there's many ways to do affiliate marketing. So I tried all the different methods out there. I tried using other people's done-for-you systems, which I don't recommend at all. I tried sending, paid Facebook ads to what's called a pre-sell page and then to a sales page. And if you've never tried that, don't worry. Consider yourself lucky. It's kind of the fastest way to go broke, if you can even stay on the Facebook ads platform, because they don't like small-time marketers. But that's a whole other story. But eventually, I did find the right information. I've been implementing those strategies. And ever since then, I've been seeing some pretty incredible results. And that's what I'll be teaching you over the next 4 days to basically replicate what I've been able to do. So I like this quote. You can always tell who the pioneers are because they have arrows on their back and are lying face down in the dirt. How true is that? And by no means am I calling myself a pioneer. I'm just saying I definitely have a lot of arrows in my back, and the people I tend to follow are the same way. Like some of my mentors have failed for years and years and years before they ever got into profit. So that's why that's such a great quote. Okay, let's talk about product selection. Okay, the first thing you need to do is choose a market. That much is obvious, right? Now, the four big elephants of the room are health, wealth, relationships, and personal development. If you could stick with one of those four, you'll generally do quite well. And then you want to choose a niche within that market, because if you go too broad, you're not going to attract anyone. So you need to niche down. So health could be, weight loss, diabetes, etc. Then you're going to I want you to go to ClickBank, a website called ClickBank. That's the largest affiliate network in the world. You could also use Digistore24 because some countries ClickBank isn't available. These are just two affiliate networks. By the way, there's many others, but for the demonstration purposes, I'll go with ClickBank because it's the simplest to use and most people are familiar with it if you've been in affiliate marketing for any amount of time. Lastly, we're going to find a digital product that has what's called a value ladder. So a digital product could be like an MP4 file, video training, coaching program, anything that someone can click on and get immediate access to over the internet. So there's no physical aspect to this. And then you want it to have what's called the value ladder. And I'll talk about what a value ladder is in a bit. It's basically an upsell process, and I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, let's talk about niche selection. So within the health market, right, this huge market, you have many sub niches or niches. So weight loss, diabetes, gut health, cancer prevention, the list goes on and on. Maybe you've suffered from one of these and you could possibly go into this niche, right? Wealth, personal finance, real estate investing, how to pass the CPA, make money. Obviously, make money online is huge. And then you have many sub niches within make money online. So affiliate marketing, obviously, which is the sub niche I'm in. Lead generation, you could just talk about generating leads from Facebook, for example. That could be your sub niche. Drop shipping, etc. Relationships, How to keep your marriage intact, find a spouse, recover from divorce, pick up guys, girls, communicate with your partner, etc. And lastly, personal development is mostly dealing with stuff that's going on in your head. So anxiety, lethargy, motivation, stress, public speaking, overwhelm, etc. So you don't want to overthink your niche selection too much. Whatever resonates with you the most, that's the niche you should go with. As long as it falls into one of these four categories. And if it falls outside of one of these categories, you'll have to do additional research to make sure you can actually be profitable with it, right? But if you stick to one of these four, you'll do okay. So other like golf, dog training, woodworking, beehive, piano, some of these are more profitable than others, but it's your responsibility as an independent entrepreneur, if you're going to go into one of these other niches, to do additional research to make sure that it makes sense and you could actually earn some money with it. So what are some niche criteria when you're determining niche? You want to go not too narrow, but not too broad, right? If you go too broad, well, you're going to speak to no one. Like if you go general weight loss, I think that's probably too broad. You're going to have a lot of competition, but if you go a bit narrower, like say weight loss for women, it's much easier to come across as an authority or an expert. But you don't want it too narrow to the point where you don't have any audience. Like, for example, how to collect, bee pollen from flowers. I don't know, something that's very super niche that you just wouldn't have an audience for. So you want to strike that fine balance between narrow and broad. You want something that's going to have longevity. You don't want something that's based on trends or fads. You want constant demand, consistent needs. So, for example, with fitness, people often don't just buy one fitness plan; they'll buy multiple because there's that ongoing need for it. Um, high ticket. So high ticket can be many things. You want products that have you want to go into a niche that has products where you can earn high ticket commissions. Now, a high ticket commission is generally $297 or more, or a high ticket sale, and you would earn a percentage of that. So you don't want to go into a niche that only sells $10 ebooks, for example, because it's going to be impossible to hit your income goals. You want to look at buying behavior. Are people actually willing to spend money in that niche? Golfing, for example, yeah, people are willing to spend money, right? They spend tons of money on their hobby. Let's take the opposite end of the spectrum. College students looking to improve their study habits. Are they willing to spend a lot of money? Probably not, right? They don't have much money to begin with, and what money they do, they're probably not going to be spending it on that, right? So you want people who actually are hungry buyers. Are there existing products in that niche? It kind of speaks to the health of that niche, right? Because if there aren't any products in it, then probably people have figured out there's no way to monetize it, and it's probably not a very profitable niche. Is there, again, similar to the above, is there competition? So you might think competition is bad, but it's actually a good thing because it means people are making money from it, right? You just have to find ways to stand out from the competition, right? Find a unique angle, and then you could sort of wiggle your way in. Like a lot of people think the make money from home niche is way too competitive. That's what I was worried about when I first got started. But actually, it's not that hard to stand out because most people suck at marketing, and they don't take a unique angle. So. Okay, so niche. So how do you conduct niche research? Well, there's different ways to do this. Obviously, you can go onto ClickBank, which I'll show you in a bit. Udemy is the biggest like e-learning platform in the world, I think, or one of them. Lots of different courses. Look up the different courses. Are there courses in that niche? First of all, are people engaged with them? Are people commenting? Are there lots of ratings and reviews? ClickBank, which I'll show you in a bit. Amazon. Are there lots of ebooks? Mainly applies to Amazon Kindle now. Are there lots of ebooks in that niche? And ebooks are, again, a digital product. So that tells you people are actually spending money to learn a little bit about that niche. You can go to Google, see are there blogs related to that niche. Maybe you could type in personal development free report and see if people have a blog on personal development where they're offering a free report. And then you could actually get onto their email list and see what they're doing there. And you could also use what's called the Google Keyword Planner. That's you need a Google Ads account for that, and it allows you to see how many searches particular keywords are getting every month. So Google Keyword Planner is what it's called. So Google search and Google Keyword Planner. YouTube, similar to Google, YouTube's actually the second biggest search engine in the world. So you would see are there different channels on that particular niche? Are they getting a lot of views and comments? Are people engaged? And also Facebook, you can look at different interests, and you can type in different interests if you have a Facebook ads manager, and see how many people are actually interested in that particular topic. So product criteria, to summarize, is it digital and does it have a value ladder? So what's a value ladder? I promised I was going to tell you what that is. So essentially it's where you're upselling people. So they maybe pay $7 for an ebook, that's the bait, and they'll get upsold to maybe a $97 video training, and then maybe a $497 one-on-one coaching, for example, and then they just keep getting upsold. Now you don't want too many upsells because people get kind of angry, but I think two or three upsells is perfect, honestly. And what that does, it gets more people through the front door, because obviously more people can afford a $7 product versus a $997 product. And it also maximizes what's called your lifetime customer value. That's how much each customer is worth to you on average. So I have a value ladder. Again, more conversions and maximize your lifetime customer value. So let's do some math to show why having a high lifetime customer value is so important, right? So let's say you want to make $5,000 per month, pretty modest, right? It's nothing to sneeze at, but it's fairly modest. Let's say you're trying to sell $10 ebooks. Well, you would have to sell 500 of those ebooks per month. That is just an insane amount. I don't know of anyone who can sell 500 of anything. I certainly can't. But let's say you're selling a $200 course. Well, then you only have to sell 25 of that a month. Do you think you can make 25 sales a month? I absolutely think you can. It's not that difficult if you have the right information. So what's the math? I just want to show you ClickBank now. Well, first, I want to show you an example of a great upsell process. So this is something called Lady Boss. This is a weight loss program. And I don't know if you could see that, but below it's a 7-day experience membership for $27 a month. And then they get upsold to a $197 unlimited access pass, all the way up to a $297 6-week program. So that would be an example of a great upsell. And I know this is selling like hotcakes. So if you're in the women's weight loss niche, this would be a great program to promote. Digistore 24, if ClickBank isn't available in your country, or you just want to sign up for them, they have some great products. But let's go to ClickBank. So again, tons of different niches: cooking, wine, games, spirituality, politics, languages, weight loss, health. Let's go into the e-business and e-marketing section. That's my preferred area, industry. Okay, there was a program here, free traffic system. So this would be a great program to promote if you're in the make money from home niche. I don't know if you can see that, but it says $7.54. That's the initial amount per conversion. And then the average amount per conversion is $296.25. So what that tells you is there's obviously an upsell process. And you can see the rebill there. People get rebilled $33. So that would be a great product to promote. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's obviously doing something right, because people are buying the upsells and they're obviously enjoying the program. So this is something I would consider promoting. Now, there's no affiliate page there. Sometimes they have affiliate resources pages, which you can see more information, but this guy doesn't have it. So if you'd like more information on this particular sales funnel, what I would do is actually email the product owner and kind of say, hey, I'd like to promote your product. Can I see what the upsell process looks like? And I would actually even buy the initial program to see that it's a good product. You want to be selling quality stuff, right? That's another thing you should be looking for. You don't want to be selling junk to people. And I could do a whole video on why you wouldn't want to do that, but just take my word for it. You want to be selling good stuff. Okay, so and then you just get your hop link, promote. That's very simple. Now this thing, gravity score, all that means, it shows 21. All that means is it's essentially how popular the product is. People get really hung up on gravity score. It's actually not that important. It just means it's selling really well. It doesn't tell you if it's a good product or whether you can sell a lot of it. All it tells you is whether other people are selling a lot of it. So, if it's 0, then it might not be a great product. But beyond that, I wouldn't concern myself with gravity score too much. Okay, let's. I just want to show you a couple last things. Okay, affiliate networks. So ClickBank, obviously, Digistore24. JVZoo is another great one. Now they focus more on the make money from home niche. They sell a lot of courses as well as software. So if you want to go into that space, you can check out JVZoo. Same with Warrior Plus, make money from home mostly. Or you could just Google, like say you're in the diabetes niche, you could Google diabetes affiliate programs or weight loss affiliate programs or what have you. And some other programs you might want to promote are these are so these first a few are in the make money online niche. So Legendary Marketer is a good one, Freedom Breakthrough, Entree Institute, Super Affiliate Network, and these are weight loss. Again, Lady Boss, which I just showed you, and Beachbody is another one. So if you want to just find good products that I would recommend that you start promoting, these are ones you can go promote right now if you wanted to. Now, just know that this stuff does change from time to time. So depending on when you're watching this video, again, it's your responsibility as an independent entrepreneur to do research on these sort of things, right? So for whatever reason, Entree Institute no longer has an affiliate program, then choose from one of these other ones or find one from one of these affiliate networks, right? So to summarize, we want to pick up digital product that has a value ladder in one of the big four industries. And if you're not going into one of the big four, then you need to do some independent research to make sure it's a viable niche. So what's next? Day two, tomorrow we're talking about the value series. Check your spam and promotions tab because email is funny these days. It doesn't always get to people. And your homework assignment is obviously to pick a niche and decide on a product. Don't get too hung up on this. You can always change the product. It's very easy. But your niche is something you want to stick with long term, right? So maybe take a couple days, think about it, do some research, and that's all you need to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got some value out of it, and I hope to see you in day two. We're going to be talking about the value series. So this is probably the most important part of your business, so you definitely want to stick around for that, okay? Take care.